Hi everyone, I'm Naathan Phan, the Magic Asian Man. You might recognize me from Penn Teller, America's Got Talent, or Masters of Illusion, returning to the CW this summer. And welcome to my first installment of Cocktails Conjuring Experiment. Because that's the tentative title. What I'm going to do in this series is I'm going to try brand new cocktails that I've never had before, and then I'm going to follow that up by performing a brand new magic trick I've never attempted before, and we'll see how well that turns out. So let's get to the drink we're going to do in honor of St. Patrick's Day. I know what you're all thinking. Wait a minute, Nathan, St. Patrick's Day, aren't you, Scottish? And the answer is yes, I grew up in Scotland. However, to quote Boondock Saints, it's St. Paddy's Day. Everybody's Irish tonight. That was my impression of Norman Reedus' Irish accent from the movie. My actual Irish accent sounds only marginally better than that. And so I thought to celebrate the day, I would teach you all a cocktail named after Ireland's, arguably its best known and greatest author, James Joyce. This is actually an apt cocktail for me to teach because apparently it's actually an updated version, or a variation, I should say, of the Oriental cocktail. Yes, that'll tell you how old this cocktail is, back when you could call things Oriental. I mean, I guess you still can call things Oriental, you just might get funny looks. Like if you're referencing like a trade route, back from the 1800s, you can call it Oriental. Just don't call people Oriental, please. Just don't. So the ingredients you're going to need for this, of course, if it's named after an Irish author, it's got to have Irish whiskey in it. I'm using Kilburn today, but you can also use Jameson or Bushmill, something of the like. Cointreau is what the recipe calls for. I'm out of Cointreau at the moment, but I do have triple sec and triple sec Cointreau, very, very similar. Cointreau's just kind of like a posh triple sec. So there's that, and this is the 60 proof version, so it's a bit stronger than normal triple sec. You'll also need some Sweet Vermouth, which is one of the things that makes a Manhattan quite lovely. It's sweet and a little bit bitter. I love Donlin. Donlin is my favorite brand of vermouth. And then some lime juice. And fresh squeezed if you can. You're only going to need about a half an ounce, so that, depending on the size of the lime, is usually about a full lime if it's one of the smaller ones. If it's a bigger one, closer to half or 3/4 of a lime. So that's all you'll need, and of course your cocktail shaker, and the recipe I found calls for a martini or a coupe glass, and so I'll be using a martini glass for this. Let's go ahead and make this cocktail. 1.5 ounces of Irish whiskey. Fill that right up to the 1.5 ounce line. 49. So that is. Now, obviously, if you're not as much into sweet drinks, then you're going to want to use less of the triple sec. I like to try the recipe as it says to do it the first time round, and then I can adjust from there. And excellent. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some ice here. Awesome. There we are, we've got our ice. Pop on your lid. You can use a Boston shaker for this. You can use whatever you'd like. Excellent. Strain. Excellent. And there it is, the James Joyce. Sláinte. Ooh. Well, that's quite nice. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, sure the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, 'twere they steal your heart away. Alright, let's learn a magic trick, shall we? Now that we've got the cocktail all sorted, time to learn a magic trick. Today I'm going to pick something out of Blackstone's modern card tricks. Which Blackstone? It just says by Harry Blackstone. Obviously, which one? Junior or senior? The original copyright's 1929. And I'm going to learn something from the book. Oh god. Hi everyone. Okay, so here we are. I've spent a little bit of time perusing Blackstone's modern card tricks, and I found something in chapter 6. The chapter is entitled Advanced Card Tricks, and of course advanced is a relative term. And this is the second effect, and they're called the 4-ace change, so if anybody there has a copy of this, they can look it up. I have modified the handling ever so slightly, but here it is, with really not a lot of time to learn it. I took more time finding the right trick than I did learning this, but here is the effect. Oh, and I'm going to give you all a nice close-up angle here. This is, in fact, the same exact angle, so I can show you. Oh, I can even spill cards on the floor. Hold on one second. That may or may not have messed up everything. If you didn't believe I was drinking before, hopefully that convinces you. One moment, please. That feels close enough to a complete packet. All right, we're back. We'll see if I leave that in. I might be missing a few. That's fine, because I at least have the 4 aces, because this effect is called the 4-ace change. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to show you the 4 aces that I have. Here's the ace of diamonds. There you go. Definitely ace of diamonds there. And we also have the ace of, here's the ace of clubs. There's the ace of clubs, yes. There it is. Oh, I think I'm flashing. Here is the ace of hearts. There's the ace of hearts. There you go. Rotate all the way around before removing the thumbs. And what did I just do? Sorry. Ace of hearts. Put that onto the table, and then we do this. And then here is the ace of clubs. Yeah, or spades. Definitely the ace of spades. Yep. Don't question why that spade is so tiny. It is definitely the ace of spades. Yeah, I know most decks, the ace of spades is naturally a lot bigger, so but not so in B decks. So if I could turn these 3 aces into other cards, as indicated by the title, the 4-ace change, that'd be a pretty good trick, right? Like if I change the 3 aces into, I don't know, let's pick a random value, 3. If I could change them into 3s, that'd be pretty good, right? Yeah, that would absolutely be a good trick. And so I will attempt to perform that trick for you now. So as you can see here, I do have the 4 aces here. That's what's referred to as a sucker trick, because you kind of get the audience thinking that they know what's going on, and they don't quite just yet. So I will change these cards into the ace, into 3s here. So watch, I'm just going to take this ace here, change that sucker into a 3, and I'll do the same thing with the rest of them as well. There we go. All 3, 4 aces changed into the 3s just as promised. Boom! There it is. The 4-ace change from Blackstone's modern card tricks that I learned while drinking a lovely, lovely James Joyce with basically no food in my stomach. I haven't had breakfast. All I've had today was a coffee. It wasn't even an Irish coffee. Should have made it an Irish coffee and then done this. Yeah, that would have been fun and very poorly advised. Anyways, so I'm Naathan Phan, the Magic Age Man. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cocktails and Conjuring, the experiments. I hope to be doing more and more of these. So, once again, I'm Naathan Phan. If you please like, share this video, subscribe to me if you haven't subscribed already. What's the past tense of subscribe? Subscribed to me already. And if you want to check out some exclusive stuff, whether it's magic videos, songs, impressions, that sort of stuff, I also post some fun stuff, including stuff that I write on my Patreon. So check that out as well. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll see you around. Bye!